So today we're going to be talking about binary options, which is just a fast pace of Forex trading. You can still trade traditional Forex, but we're going to be talking about binary options, which is high frequency trading for time, right? We're going to trade for a certain amount of time. Now, today we're going to make this very, very simple and very, very easy. I'm going to be using a broker called Pocket Options. Now, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Click that link. You get a $50 bonus for utilizing the link. So make sure you do that, and let's jump into it. Now, with Pocket Options, you're going to fund your account with $50, $100, $1,000, whatever you choose. That's how you're going to be trading, is using a broker. So once you have your broker, you're going to be able to come into the platform. You're going to be able to look for currency pairs. Each country has its own currency, and all we're doing is trading one currency for the other. So you're going to see a payout amount on the right-hand side. Different pairs at different times of the day pay out different amounts. Now, me personally, I don't like taking trades under 70% just because it doesn't make sense for a 50-50 trade or 30% payout, things like that. So I like taking 75, 80, 90% trades. So tonight we're going to stick to those as well. Now you're going to see something called OTC, off the clock, over the counter. That means that you're strictly trading with the broker. That means that the broker is in complete control and they can do whatever they want. They can spike price, they can hold price. They're in control at that time. Anytime you see OTC, leave it alone, right? In the comments below, let me know if you trade OTC. Also in the comments below, let me know if you traded OTC and had a lesson taught to you because you didn't follow your rules, okay? Now, to all my new traders, just trust me on this one. OTC is a little risky, and if you're not an advanced trader, just leave it alone, right? So we have AUD, CAD, that's the Australian dollar to the Canadian dollar to the Japanese yen, euro to the Great British pound, right? So all these are paying out. Now, I'm going to go to, let's just see, AUD, CAD. It's paying out 70%. Right? So we know it's paying out 70. And right here on the side, there's time frames. So you can choose any time you want. You can go up 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and so on. You can go down 1 minute, right? 30 seconds. Today, we're going to be taking 1 minute trades for the sake of training, guys. Now, of course, I teach different methods inside of my academy. I teach you different strategies, but today I just want you to get familiar with the platform. Okay, so we're going to be doing 1 minute trades. I like 1 minute trades so I can show people what's possible by learning this skill set. You can do this between lunch breaks with the kids, you know, in between jobs, whatever the case may be. A lot of people tell me they don't have a lot of time. So today I'm going to use 1 minute trades to show you what you could do with 1 to 5 minutes of your day around whatever it is that you do. Okay. Right underneath it is going to be where you're going to choose the wager amount. Now you can wager anything from $1 to $1,000. Right now, we're in a demo account. Now, I know there's going to be the keyboard warriors who are going to ask me, why are you trading in a demo account? Because I'm teaching right now, okay? If you want to see a real account, send me a message on Instagram. We can go back and forth. We can do that. But today, we're going to be doing some training and educating. So we are going to be using a demo account. I suggest that you use a demo account until you feel comfortable. So many people love loading live accounts, putting money in there, and losing it because they're not knowledgeable. Inside of my academy, I'm very, very strict. I make sure my students have to pass a demo account first before I even go into a live account, because I'm all about actually making money and not just looking good on YouTube, okay? So today we're in a demo account. We have $514 in our demo account. So let's just say I wanted to take $10 trades, right? $10 trades. I put the $10 right there. That means if the trade doesn't go my way, I am willing to lose $10. So many people are afraid of trading because they think they're going to blow their bank account or they're going to lose millions of dollars. You are actually in control of how much money you're willing to risk, right? So if I wanted to risk $1, I put $1. If I want to risk $100, I put $100, right? So we're going to be doing $10 trades. So if I take this trade for $10, I know that's a 70% payout. So that means I will be making $7 if I win the trade. If I win, I make 7. If I lose 10, okay? That's going to be based on the payout. Again, this changes at different times of the day, so it won't always be the same, okay? So let's just say we have our $10 trade. We're going to risk that $10. That's 2 cups of Starbucks. That's lunch. That's a gas, like whatever that is, right? And we're going to be making $7. We're going to make $7 in 1 minute. Think about how many people make $7 an hour, $17 an hour, right? So you got to really think about it and put it in perspective like that. Guys, I tell all my students, look, right now, if you go to your job for 8 hours, how much money would you make? Depending on how much you make per hour after tax, what are you going to make per day at your job, right? So if you can break that number down, then making $10 or $7 in a minute, you can do that 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever you choose to do. So don't think that, oh, $10 is nothing. That adds up, and it's more than you're making at your current position, where you have to drive to work, deal with coworkers, go through all the motions, do all that stuff to make that hourly, where you can do it here by being disciplined and being able to learn how to trade to do the exact same thing. Now at the bottom down here, we're going to have some indicators. These are going to help you in your trading journey. Now I'm going to teach you guys just the basics tonight. If you want to see what these indicators do and how I use them to help myself and my students make a ton of money, I'm going to leave a link for that video explanation below in the description. But tonight we're going to keep it very surface level. Now price is going to move up and price is going to move down. The beautiful thing about what we're doing is that you can make money whether it goes up or it goes down. You just have to be on the right side of the prediction. So if we think price is going to go up, we're going to hit the green button. If we think price is going to go down, we're going to hit the red button, okay? Price is up, green, price down, red. Green for up, red for down. It's call for up and it's put for down, okay? Call for up, put for down. But tonight, again, green's going to be up, red's going to be down. We're going to buy, we're going to sell. So we know it's a 1 minute trade. We're wagering $10. We're making $7. We're going to go up or down, okay? So what you're seeing on your screen are candles. Every candle represents something, right? It represents an amount of time. So if you can see on your screen right here, if we drop this down, this is times, how much time is on the screen. So this is seconds, 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 seconds. The S is seconds, the M is minutes. So we want to trade on a 5-minute chart, right? M5 means 5 minutes. That means every single candle represents 5 minutes of time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, right? This is 45 minutes of movement. So every 5 minutes, since we're on a 5-minute chart, there are going to be movements every 5 minutes. So we look at time right now, it's 8:41 and 43 seconds. So we know that this just started. This 5-minute candle just started because it's only 8:41 and 50 seconds. So we know that 8:55 is going to be a new candle. So we're still good inside of this one candle. Now we think price is either going to go up or down. Now based off of what we know, and I'm going to show that to you, price is going to do two things. And I'm going to show you this in a different chart. Let's go AUD, CAD, I think it was. Let's see. AUD, CAD is our pair. Now I'm going to make this smaller and, well, actually bigger, right? We're going to make this bigger. And we're going to work off two things right now. We're going to work off a floor and a ceiling, okay? A floor and a ceiling. A ceiling is where price has been pushed down, okay? Price has gone down. Every time it hit this ceiling right here, price pushed down. Now we want to find a floor. Floor is here. Every time price came here, it pushed up, okay? So we know that when price gets to a ceiling, it goes down. When price gets to a floor, it goes up. So all we have to know is where it's either going to a ceiling or a floor, and then we're going to make our predictions on our trades based off of that. Now you can choose a big area or you can choose a very small area, right? We can come over here. Since we're trading on a 5-minute time trade, right? We're trading 5-minute charts and we're going to be trading a 1 minute of trade. We want to go down to a smaller time frame. So I'm going to go to a 3-minute time frame. I want to go to a 3-minute time frame and kind of look and see what price is doing. So we know right here it had a rejection where it hit a ceiling, and we know at a ceiling it goes down. So how far can this trade go before it hits a floor? Where did price reject, right? We know price rejected here. We know price rejected here. So when it came here, it pushed up. When it came here, it pushed up. So we know that price can come down to this floor first. So we still have a ton of area to cover on the downside. So we think price is going to continue moving down, right? So we come back in here and we're going to say, okay, well, we see this red candle. This red candle represents that price is dropping. So what we want was we want this candle to pull back up a little bit so we can catch the drop. We don't want to take this trade while this is already down. We want it to kind of pull back a little bit, then take the trade. It's like a boomerang, right? We want it to actually go up so we can catch the drop. Or we can wait for it to get to the floor, then take the trade. So what you're going to see is prices. Right now we're at 8:44 in 30 seconds. So we know in 30 seconds we're going to get a new candle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for that new candle so I can see whether this is going to be a red candle or a green candle, or if we're going to have what's called a pullback. As you can see, this price is very, very strong. It's pulling down very, very strong, right? We have about 10 seconds because it's 8:44 in 50 seconds. We have about 10 seconds before the new candle is going to form, and then we'll make a decision on what we're going to do with this trade. Okay, so let's just look at that in real time. And I'm going to now see prices pulling up. That's exactly what we wanted it to do. We wanted price to pull up a little bit so we can take it for the sell. I'm going to press the red button because we think it's going to go down. So now all price has to do is stay below our red entry. Our red entry is where we got into the trade. And we think price is going to continue moving down because we know it has to cover all this area. So we got into the trade right here. That's where we got into the trade, that purple line. So anything below our dot is profit. It could be one movement, it could be 5 movements, it could be 20 movements, as long as it's below our dot, because that's where we enter the trade. And you can click right here. We enter the trade at 92406 is where we got in. Right now, price is at 92396. Price is way down here. So we are actually doing really, really good. And we only have 10 seconds left before we make our $7. Remember, this is a 1-minute trade. So all this action is happening inside of 1 minute. Now it's going to say, congratulations. We just earned $17, which is our $10 profit. Our $10 wager and our $7 profit. So we made $7. As you can see in our balance, we started with 514. Now we're at 521. Okay, guys. So again, we want to make sure that we're going to take the trade. We give ourselves the time. We know it's going down. We hit that red button because we know it's still going to the downside. All price has to do is stay below our red dot for the duration of time that we expected it to in the price, right? So right now we have 47 seconds. Price needs to get below this dot and then we'll close the trade. Okay, so we're waiting for it. And we know this because we know we have to cover all this area. Now price is really pulling back. So what I can do is enter the trade again. I'm going to enter the trade again with a sell. But this time I have a higher entry, meaning that once it drops, I'll be really, really good on my profit. So as when this turns green, we know we're in profit. So right now we have 1 green because that's our first entry right here. And we got to clear the second dot down here because that was our first entry. So anytime this is green, we're in profit. We have 1 in profit, 1 out of profit. Now we have both out of profit. So we have 3 seconds, 2, 1. We lost that trade. And we still have 1 trade going. 1 trade going. Now I'm just showing you guys this so you can see how we can work 1 trade, 1 pair, and take multiple trades. Now you're going to win, you're going to lose, but it's all about risk to reward. And I'm going to show you guys that as well. But I wanted to be able to show you how to get in and out of trades, right? How to execute a trade with buys and sells and when to get in, when to get out, right? So we just closed that trade. We just made that $7 on that one. So I'll show you the history. So right here, we won 1 trade, we lost 1 trade, and we won 1 trade. So let's just say we won $7 and $7 is 14, but we lost 10. Okay, so that's how you're going to keep up with those numbers. But you can see it right here in our history. All right, so now we know that this trade is still working its way down. So we can take this trade to the downside. We entered it for a sell, red button, and we got 55 seconds on this trade. All price has to do is stay below our red dot for the duration. We have 45 seconds. We know this is still happening because we marked our chart up over here. Floors and ceilings. That's all we have to do is floors and ceilings. Where did price reject? Where did price reject? All right. We still got this trade running. We have about 33 seconds. We're in our trade. We entered at the red line, which our entry was 92401. Right now, price is at 92393, which is going to the downside. Okay, the downside. Now we just got to wait it out. Price is dropping just like we knew that it would. We're deep in profit because our red line is way up here. We got about 7 seconds for us to close this trade. And again, guys, you're going to win, you're going to lose. I never tell people that you're never going to lose money. It's about your risk to reward. So we just won another trade. Congratulations. That's another $7. So we won 17, lost 10, won 7. So 7 times 3 is 21. We lost 10. So we started the night at 514. Now we're at 525. Okay. Now we did that in, let's see, we have 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minutes. We did this in 4 total minutes because each one of these trades were 1 minute. We were able to make $21. And that's how easy this is, guys. It's not hard. Again, I didn't show you the advanced tools down here that help you more solidify in your trade, right? These indicators help you have more confirmations. Tonight, we strictly went off of support and resistance. I made this super easy, super simple. Again, guys, to get access to the $50 bonus, click the link in the description so that way you get your $50 on your broker. Again, this is easy. Support, resistance, trading for time. Guys, if you're interested in learning how to get access to my academy and be able to learn all the skills and all the tips and tricks and be on my live calls, get live mentorship from me, there's also going to be the link in the description below for you to get that access. You can do a one-on-one call with me for 15 minutes, ask me questions, pick my brain, figure out if the academy is for you. And if it's not, cool, no problem. If it is, I would love to see you on the inside